All right, when we think of Maine agriculture, what immediately comes to mind is usually potatoes or blueberries, right? But our farms are now much more diverse than that, even in potato country.
Yeah, how about Smith's Farm in aroostook-county? 5 generations, that same family has pulled potatoes out of the ground. But these days, the 6th generation is now making a name for themselves with 2 other crops. There are other crops besides potatoes? Apparently there are. Our Hannah Yashivi is here to talk about that. Hey, Hannah.
Hi, good morning, Lee and Sharon. Good morning, everyone. The folks at Smith's Farm in Presque Isle aren't just dabbling in crops other than potatoes. They're all in. In fact, they're the #1 exporters of broccoli and cauliflower in the Northeast. If you go into a supermarket in any state east of the Mississippi, odds are pretty good the broccoli or cauliflower you find came from Smith's Farm in Aroostook-County. Late last fall, I visited the farm just as the latest harvest was coming in.
I'm one of the 6th generation on the farm.
The same family farming what has now grown to 4,000 acres.
Well, this land is our livelihood.
Land that for the Smith family has meant opportunity.
With great opportunity comes great responsibility.
A responsibility not only to the land itself, but to the people who come here each season to work the fields.
Aquí emponchando llevo como unos 13 temporadas o 12.
¿Qué significa para usted este trabajo?
Pues significa, pues, que me gusta hacer el trabajo, ¿verdad? Pues y vivo del trabajo.
About 280 migrant workers, both from Mexico and El Salvador, are here helping grow and harvest thousands of broccolis and cauliflowers. Emily tells me they're the backbone of the company.
They're making the decision on the front line here in the field how that broccoli's packed and for what customer.
A competitive advantage. Both the broccoli and cauliflower plants are grown specifically for clients based on their specifications.
We're selling to almost every major chain store east of the Mississippi, and if we're not, we want to.
It's that go-getter attitude that has made Smith's Farm so successful.
We're cutting today what's going to be in the markets tomorrow.
Emily Smith is the president of the company, which prides itself in doing things the right way rather than the easy way. Like having control of the product from planting to harvesting, and from packing to cooling to selling.
All those things play into having a good crop.
When we were there for the harvest, Smith's Farm was shipping 25 to 30,000 boxes like these every day, which ended up being about 1.5 million boxes over the course of a year.
The work that goes into getting this food on the table, every head cut by hand.
I'd say some days we've created a monster.
Lance Smith is Emily's father.
I've spent my lifetime doing it. There's nothing easy about farming. There's lots of risk, and it's a lot of hard work.
Hard work that has gotten even harder thanks to rising costs of fuel, packaging, labor, equipment, and the list goes on.
First thing you have to do is pay your taxes, then you have to replace equipment, you have to improve your infrastructure and do any capital expenditures that you need.
Delivering a fast and fresh first-class product to New England or immediately frozen to keep its freshness for other states.
The machine will pump the slush into the carton.
Despite having a handle on everything, competition is always a headache.
We have a lot of competition, more all the time. When we started, our competition was in California, and we were on the East Coast, and we had such a huge advantage. Now, a lot of our competition is in Canada or Mexico. Their labor costs are less, their growing costs are less, and they have an exchange on a dollar that gives them a lot of advantage.
Now his 14-year-old grandson, Lane, is learning the ropes.
You know, if he decides he wants to do this after college, that'll be 7th generation.
Everyone here, they come to work every day. It's about integrity and, get out, go to work every day, work hard, and each and every guy works together.
Something that isn't exclusive to Smith's Farm. After all, people in Aroostook-County are known for their work ethic.
There's a sense of pride there for sure.
And trying to make smart decisions.
And try to leave it better off for the next generation.
Do you get tired of eating broccoli and cauliflower?
Never. We eat broccoli and cauliflower, well, at least every other night.
Everybody knows fresher is better, and it's true. So I come to the cooler, I get some broccoli that was harvested today, and we cook it for dinner.
Right now, there's still snow on the ground at Smith's Farm headquarters in Presque Isle, but they have farms in Florida, Georgia, New York, and North Carolina. That allows them to stay in the market and keep up with demand all year round. And if you're wondering, later this year, you'll be able to find broccoli and cauliflower from Smith's Farm at Hannaford, Shaw's, and Market Basket stores. Hannah Yeshivi, News Center May.